Okay, this guy put the table live for the Sunday football game. The 49 news. Nope, sorry, Seahawks at the Commanders. Sorry, I don't know what I say 49 for. I'm just looking at something outside, so give me 1 second. The time McCoy is out. He hurt his quad last week. It's out, gets a couple yards there. Not much. And Daniels gets about like 2-3 yards. And first down for Zach Goods. One second, guys. 1 second. Okay, we're live, and I'm gonna get to his receiver Bates or the tight end Bates. And Debo and get about 2-3 yards there. Oh, Blindside block on Commanders. This team, Syracuse, is a good team. And Daniel starts back. Finds Zach Goods. And he's short. On 3rd and 21. Now it's 4th down. Punt. And that's a 10. So after the commercial break, the Seahawks will get kind of work on my fantasy team. Nope, dude, how's it going, buddy? We got this one. Yeah, what what type in the chat? Favorite NFL, college football, college basketball, NBA, NFL. I got Seahawks. I think they're just a little better team. And with Daniels coming back, they don't have that many good wide receivers. I think Seattle's a better team. Their defense is way better. The top of the chart is favorite sports teams. Just put the league like NFL, NBA, NFL, MLB, college football, college basketball, and favorite teams. Then I'll tell you my favorite teams. And I'll also tell you guys what I do on my channel. You guys are new. Well, okay. So I follow the WNBA Chicago team, but I don't really watch them. Like I have on my phone. Oh, cool. Can I do them on my stream? Oh, cool. They won. They lost. Okay, cool. Mine is so you're a whole San Francisco fan. Okay. Well, I'm a Bears fan, Bulls fan, Blackhawks fan, Chicago Fire fan, Chicago Red Stars fan, Chicago Sky fan, Chicago Cubs fan, Michigan State Spartans fan for football and basketball. And that's it. And my community college. That is it. Kind of for college basketball start tomorrow. Go, Walker, go. I'll be on my fantasy team. I only want fantasy, so don't worry about it to me. So on my channel, well, no, I, actually, you know what's funny about what about that is it's the opposite for me. I would watch college basketball, but I can't watch NBA. NBA feels like a bad product. Like it's so like foul after foul after foul after foul. Everyone's just fouling over. Like like being like, oh my god, out at the foul, he hurt me, foul, and it's just so slow. College basketball's like fast. It's slow in the beginning, couple like minutes of the game, and it gets picks up, and it's like so fun. But like I can't watch college basketball. I can't watch NBA. I think NBA is slow. But tomorrow at 8 a.m. in the morning, they used to do a thing back in the day. If you guys are basketball fans, think this was 14, 15, 15, 16. I think they stopped in 17 or 16. I don't remember. They used to do a marathon. They used to be at like 11 in them at night. So when it would be like 11 o'clock tonight, basketball, college basketball start. So it'd be like, yeah, but it's college players. You were basically watching like high schoolers and like veteran NBA players. That's basically college. So the the veteran players in the NBA are like the veteran players in college. Basically, it's like, but if you're not watching the right teams or the right leagues, it's not fun. It's like, so if you go and be like, oh, I hate college, then you don't like pros. And a lot of people say, if you like, oh, for college football, I hate college football because like Indiana, Illinois, like they only scored 10 points to Illinois, and they I forgot the score was. Hold on, I want to get back to that score. Hold on, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Illinois, Indiana beat Illinois 63-10. So I was gonna say, yeah, but yeah, here's what people are gonna say. Oh, I hate college football because the pros will never beat 63-10 Big Ten game. Indiana destroying. That'll never happen. You're crazy. Watching even the games that are blowouts, those are fun to watch. They're fun to watch. Oh, I hate Illinois, by the way. We're from Illinois. It's funny. But like people are gonna say, "Oh, I hate it. I hate college basketball because you never seen in the NBA a team scoring 63 points and another team scoring 10 points. It'll be across the game. Okay, I like both, but well, the only reason why I like college football more is to get more games to watch. That's the only reason. And it's more, it's like competitive and it's fun. Because NFL is like, oh, gotta watch another Chiefs game. Oh, I gotta watch another Commander game. Oh, I gotta watch this game on television. Kind of like the popular teams in the NFL are giving me SEC vibes. I know people say, oh, they're good. That's because see them more on TV. Yeah, but can we see different teams? Like I want to see Commanders back-to-back weeks playing on Monday Night Football, Sunday Football. Can we switch it up? I would. I'd rather see Commanders play, but like I'll see them playing like 3 weeks after they just played a Monday night game last week. It's kind of like tough showing up the same teams over and over and over again. It goes Smith, Shoes, Smith and Jigba, and driving Seahawks. Tomorrow, a lot of games on my channel for college basketball. No, can't wait for college basketball. First game starts at 8 a.m. in the morning for college basketball tomorrow. Not on my channel, though. Second game of the day at 11 a.m. Eastern will be my first game on the channel. It's going to be a radio of Bradley against St. Bonaventure's. Just the radio of Bradley, my scoreboard. So, schedule for this week. After this play here, I think you didn't catch that. Thank you, dude. Fire stream, thank you. This background is new. Well, actually, some of the players will shit. Like, one, they should change the rule that if you're not down, because like you could be in the air and catch the football, like intercept this, don't get touch you, and be cool. I'm still in the air catching the football. I didn't touch the gun yet. What do you mean? So that's the only thing that sucks is, uh, teacher Edward, I think it was Edwards, wasn't even down yet. He got finger like his finger nail. Okay. That's what I mean, dude. It's like if they take your fingernail inside of here and does this, like and inside like where your shoulder pads are on the side, and oh, cool, that he's down. He got touched. He can't advance the ball. They should make a rule that if he's on the ground and gets touched, cool. But if he's in the air, gets down, and get picked back up, I can. I don't really care for NBA. That's the only rule that I think that they should change in NFL. Because Bears won that game with that interception pick. 6 is a touchdown. I have the Seahawks. Oh, Kenneth Walker got you on my fantasy team. That's the other thing they should change in the NFL is when you pick up the football, if you get touched, if you're not down, hit the ground and get that. It's so hard because someone's gonna say like this team, and then like next week gonna say that team sucks, and then a week later, 2 weeks later, that team's so good they just won. It's kind of like anyone can win it. So someone's gonna say, Chiefs are so good they can win it, and then they lose. Oh no, they're trash. And then a week or two later, they can win it. Just like the Steelers. Oh, they're so bad, and then they win today. Oh, they're so good. I don't think the Colts are that good. So like someone's gonna say 1 week Steelers are gonna win it, I'll make it, and then they're gonna say the week after, oh, they suck, they're not gonna make it. Oh, then a couple weeks later, oh, cool, they're gonna make it. They're so good. Now Steelers fans like, oh, we're good, we beat the best. Yeah, no. Yeah, Pats can make it. But who knows? This year, only time I'm going to predict who's going to make the Super Bowl is whoever makes the playoffs. That's when I'll say, okay, this is who's going to make it. This is not AI. This is not AI. Nope. One at the middle, and I think it's still Kansas City because here's what someone the broadcast said. Oh, this is the 5th straight year, I think, or 5th straight time that Buffalo beat Kansas City. When Buffalo plays in the playoffs, they lose. So it's like, regular season means absolutely nothing. You make it bad. No, you don't. So that's the thing is you could beat somebody in the playoffs. So that's the only thing that I hate is like, oh, a lot of people say, oh, regular season means absolutely nothing. It actually does and doesn't. Football it does because no, I don't. If the Bears don't do anything anything from tonight, tomorrow, and Tuesday in the trade deadline, we ain't going because our defense is not. We can't get pass rush, and we have like we have all backups. We have backups. We have backups. And if we did play in the Super Bowl, I think we'll get blown up by the Bills. We'll get blown up by the Bills. Just telling you. Because, like, James Cook's just going to run right through us. So that's what I think. I think if the Bears make the Super Bowl against the Bills, we'll get blown out. Because James Cook is going to run right through us. And then Josh Allen's going to look like he's going to throw for like 600 yards and be, oh, he's the new Tom Brady. Look at him. Superstar. Go, Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker, that's your chance. So I hate what Seattle does with their running backs. It's so stupid. Kenneth Walker gets them down to like the goal line. And then, oh, here's Charbonnet. Here you go. Here's 20 touchdowns for Charbonnet because Kenneth Walker's doing everything. I say Denver's going to win it. Oh, let me actually look at the last game of the season. Look at the last NFL games of the season. I'll get back to you in 1 second. Jordan, well, I can't answer that because one, I don't watch NBA. I say Jordan because I'm a Bulls fan, but I don't really watch NBA. I wasn't alive for the Jordan era. I was like 2 or 3 when he was in Washington. And then touchdown, but as a flag, and then 2. I don't really watch the Bulls. I'll actually say one thing. If Derrick Rose was healthy, he'd be better than LeBron. Just saying. Actually, if you go with this, well, Jordan's good for his position. LeBron's good for his position. They need an O line. Raiders need an O line. If they get an O line like the Bears did, I don't watch NBA. I'm just gonna say Jordan because I'm a Bulls fan. I don't really like LeBron. So I don't want. I can't. I'm just gonna say Jordan, but I wasn't alive. So hold on. Let me give me one thing. Jordan retired in 2003. Okay, I was like 3, so I don't really watch Jordan at all. But if I had to pick, Jordan, because one, and people gonna say, "Oh, LeBron's better because he passed Jordan." Yeah, you know why LeBron's better than Jordan? It's because not in like the census, because LeBron's playing longer than Jordan. So basically, if you say, "Oh, LeBron passing every," what clown? I don't know. I don't even know what these top fan things mean. I don't even know what these things mean or what the hell these things are. So a lot of people are like, "Oh, Jordan, LeBron's better." Yeah, because LeBron's playing longer than Jordan. He played longer seasons, so like, well, the longer you play, the more points he's gonna break. The 3 points he's gonna like more stuff he's gonna break. But, well, I say one thing: LeBron's never had the best record. Like the Bulls had the best record to win a championship. Warriors had the same record as the Bulls and never won a championship. Dude, Wemby, I don't know what these con things mean. They're just, I don't even know what these things mean. Maybe because you have a chat, or I don't know what they mean. Because you and 3 other people, well, the number 2 guy on here that says top fan, I muted him. Those are just like those like bots that come in and type like stupid links to NFL things, so you can just click on it and get a good value list or something. So if you go and you see something like what's it called? If I go in and I hide someone on my channel and you see that, and you see someone spamming, just leave. Don't look at the link. Like some guy came in, these stupid bots come in, like NFL bots, and they just prop in links. So I don't know what these stupid fan things mean. I don't even think it matters. So anyone that hasn't answered, yeah, like college football, I get like the college football dot. So I'll get like college football dot fan or something like that, and then they'll just pop up and it'll pop in like NFLHD.com full game live. They'll just spam it like 4 times, 5 times, sometimes 6 times in a row, and I just block them. But then they're not back on the channel. And then after they post it, they'll post like 7 or 8 links, the same exact link. Sometimes they'll just change it up a little bit, add a couple of like different things. So it's like stupid. Oh, Pat's cool. Whatever. Here we go. 7-0 Seattle. And Commanders have the football here, 1st and 10, with 3 minutes left in this first quarter. You guys know hit the buzz card, but I appreciate it, guys. Kind of grow here. Runs with Bill, Christian Miller, but they call him Bill. Yeah, cool. I do a lot of stuff on this channel, guys. You guys love sports. So I do a lot of like sims in football, college football, and so I do high school football sims, college football sims, and Bears sim, Blackhawk sim, Bull sim, AHL, one AHL team sim, and an ECHL sim. And they start to do. It depends, because here's the thing: people guys think, oh, he's so good, but then, oh, he's not good because he's only number 6 and he's number like 20 in all-time scoring. He's only this and this. I'm like, it does it. Cool. That's cool, Josh. But I don't give a. I don't care if people say, oh, he's not that good because he's not even in the top 10 of any of the lists. I don't care. If you play so good and you make the Hall of Fame, you're a good player. Let's caught it. I thought the Seattle guy whipped it out, got it, but it's a flag. Huh. Who in the chat likes college basketball? I'm not a diehard basketball. I'm not a diehard basketball guy. I like football. It's the number one sport. I didn't play football. I played soccer, but I like football. But anyone like college basketball? Have in the chat, guys, your favorite sports. So like NFL, favorite sports team, NBA, NFL, MLB, so on. Cool. That's cool. Last time I went to an actual football game, well, NFL, because I went to 2 college games before. Well, I've been to a lot of college football games, but they were JUCO. But I've been to 2 D1 games. I went back in 15 to a Bears game. They lost in overtime to the 49ers. That was a lot of goal. Missed all these field goals and stuff, and he got cut after that. That was after the fact Michigan State, my favorite college football basketball team, won the Big Ten against Iowa. Won that. I keep forgetting the guy's name. He ran up the middle, and then he was like, want to go down, want to go down, want to go down, fought his way and got in and won. Plymouth. Is that an England team? Plymouth? What? Hold on. Where's Plymouth State? Where's that from? Is that in Massachusetts? Oh, cool. I watched some of it, not much. I watched like because a lot of different games were on. It's like the money game. I was watching Monday Night Football. I watched like the overtime in the first quarter, 7-0 Seattle. So I watched that. I watched a little bit yesterday's game. Right after it Rojas tied it. But that was it. I don't because like I don't really care for the World Series as much. Yeah. I could say one thing. Christmas Day will decide the NFC West. Do you guys agree? Yes or no? Just let me know if you guys think Christmas Day will decide the AFC West. Okay, cool. I don't need to make my bed. I'm fine. Yeah, because Chiefs, Broncos go to the Chiefs. That would decide because then Chiefs are playing the Raiders, Broncos are playing the Chargers. You know, Chiefs gonna beat the Raiders, and then Cool. I don't know what the clown thing means. Collab. I don't know what that means. Cool. Thank you for the 199 super chat. Thank you, but I don't know what that means. It's just the Broncos schedule. Raiders, Chiefs, bye week, Commanders, Raiders, Packers, Jags, Chiefs, Chargers. Here's the Chiefs schedule. Chiefs is bye week, Broncos, Colts, Cowboys, Texans, Chargers, Titans, Broncos, Raiders. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna trade him. I heard. I don't know if this is true. So I heard that if the Bengals lose today, Krusty Man in backfield, here we go, 4th and inches here. They fake it to Jane Daniels, finds number 87, and a first down for the Commanders. I heard that the Bengals would lose today. They did lose to the Bears today. They would trade away, consider possibly trade Trey Hendrickson, because they'll probably be like, that's it, we're not going to make the playoffs. And I heard that the Bears are the front runner to get Trey Hendrickson. Well, we'll see. What the Bears need to do is just get like one more pass rusher and then get like a couple corners. Okay, if they trade away some for a pick for a guy that's. Ooh. Samuel, I think they're like 3 or 4 yards short of the first down. It's like. Guys, a new hit that button, Scott button, one picture, guys, on the channel. Now, Josh Job is hurt. I think when they're trying to get Debo down, a couple of his players ran into each other. Yep, Job is done. He's going for concussion protocol. My brother actually said too that if you are going for concussion protocol and you're getting evaluated, you automatically should just be, you're not playing this game, rest of this game. Caleb Williams. Because Drake May, first round, Drake May, last year, if he played for the Bears, would be basically like, okay, go sit on the bench. You're injured. You're out for the season. Because that O-line was so bad. Because if you get Drake May with his size and stuff, and you keep getting him hit, he's going to be like basically like concussion, injury, prone. Bigger quarterbacks can stand the hit. Small quarterbacks cannot. No. Yeah, but when injuries, Williams is, yeah. And people are going to say, oh, Commanders got Williams. No, Williams is looking like he's like the superstar. No. I don't know anymore. But the best pick ever by the Bears right now is Cameron guy. He's so good. No, flag. I actually think. Yeah, let me go back to that draft class. I'll tell you my order of who I'll tell you, all the ones that got picked up by the quarterbacks in that draft class, who should be picked where. The first four picks are good because Panthers need a quarterback, Washington need a quarterback, Bears need a quarterback, or they could have cut Fields, but I would say, okay, you need a quarterback. Cardinals did not need a quarterback. They picked off. And Chargers, they need O-line because Herbert is just getting destroyed out there. I would say Malik Neighbors is like a big, like, oh, Giants need a quarterback. But they found one this year, so that's kind of a win there. This last year's. JC Latham, okay, good. You still need to get more O-line for the Titans. I think the Falcons should not have drafted Penix. They should have got like Bo Nix. He's better. I know he went to the Super Bowl, this and no, the college football playoffs against Michigan and lost, but Bo Nix. But you know what's funny about this is I want to have Bo Nix go to the Broncos because they have a better team like surrounding him than if you want to went to the Falcons. Oh, you want to see my fantasy team? The guy I'm playing did not change his kicker or quarterback, so I basically won. I had Williams, Jameer Gibbs, Kenneth Walker, Grant McConkey, Zay Flowers, Brock Bowers, Common Guy, Ravens defense, and Santos. So I had 38.7 from Williams, 5.8 from Gibbs, 5 from Kenneth Walker so far, 9.6 from McConkey, 1.4 from Zay Flowers, 43.3 from Bowers, 22.8 from Guy, 12 from Ravens defense, and 10 from Santos. And I won winning. I'm gonna win because I'm winning 158.6 to 102.9. And he had his kicker and cornerback on the bye because they're the Buccaneers. Didn't change it. But he has Trey McBride tomorrow. So if Trey McBride goes for like 50 points, it's not gonna happen. So this year, this draft, I'll get back to this. Cam Warren, yeah, because Titans need a quarterback. That's fine. Hunter, okay. Bill Carter, good one. How about your defense? Camp, good. Mason Graham, good. I know that the Raiders are trying to do, oh, let's just get a franchise running back and we don't have to worry about the running back spot. They need an O-line. And O-line's terrible. They need defense, too. I know people are going to say, oh, the Bears should have drafted Tyler Warren. Oh, they're both the same. I'm just saying that one team likes this player out of this player. You can't just say. What a catch. Right in the safety there by the Seahawks. What a play there. Guys, if you hit that button, subscribe button, I want to push you guys to the channel. And look at that, Eddie Coleman. Former Bear back in the day. Left. Went to the Falcons. Retired. Came out of retirement. Because he did the sit out for COVID. Because he didn't want to play during the COVID era. Then he retired. Then he unretired. Came back and now he's on the Commandos. Man, what would happen if the Bears had him still? Not like he's a superstar, but like if the Bears get him, just say, boom. He was good when they had him. And the Jigba, and he's about to the 3-yard shot, the first down. That's the first time ever I've seen that Lattimore went up to the Seattle player, shoved him like this, and he didn't fall down, just shoved him, and they moved back. And the refs saw that, they didn't flag. And also, I don't want to get into, I'm Michigan State college basketball fan, the Michigan State game yesterday. I don't want to get into it. I know they lost in overtime. I don't want to get into it. I've seen the worst officiating in my entire life in that game. Then they're going to come out with it tomorrow. Oh, we apologize. I don't give a crap if you apologize. And it's the worst officiating in my life. And I'm not even kidding. In my life. So, in the Michigan State game, they went to overtime. Got third down because the Minnesota won the toss, so they deferred. We got the ball first. Third down for us. Yeah, Gonzaga's good at basketball. They're so good. We start with the ball. Michigan State did. Third down, throws the ball. Michigan State player gets his undershirt gets tugged. Flag, pass interference. PJ Fleck on Minnesota's baby crying on the sideline, jumping up and down, screaming like panting like a little baby about, oh, that's not a flag, that's not a flag. And then a minute and a half later, the refs are talking. There's no foul on the play. They picked up the pass interference, fourth down. We kicked the field goal, made it. And then Minnesota's quarterback runs it to the sideline, the side, steps out of bounds, doesn't even get to the end zone, steps out of bounds. Touchdown. They review it in the Big Ten headquarters in Rosemont, Illinois. Oh, about the touchdown, and the ball didn't even cross the line. His foot stepped out of bounds. I'm not kidding about the touchdown. And Minnesota scored to win the game because they would have just should be sneaked out the half-yard line and scored. But that pass interference call, oh, they make it even worse. We got Minnesota got called for pass interference. PJ Fleck is bitching and moaning, the Minnesota head coach. They pick up the flag, no pass interference. They kick a field goal. They throw a ball. They throw the ball to the opposite side of the field. So we threw it to the left side. They throw it to the right side of the corner. Michigan State playing it's not a penalty. The guy doesn't embellish like this. Pass interference, and they call it. They're at the 2. Minnesota's quarterback runs to the right side, runs to the left side, runs to the left side, steps out of bounds. The ball's not even all over the end zone. Touchdown. Okay, they reviewed in Rosemont, Illinois at the Big Ten headquarters. Touchdown. Stands. Minnesota wins. And I said that pass interference call, even the announcer said it, every time someone gets their jersey tugged, it's pass interference. Every single time. They did it because like, oh, we need Minnesota to get their 6th win to get a bowl game. And then that is the second week in a row because then when Michigan State played Michigan, a Michigan State player stripped the ball away from Michigan running back, I think it was. I didn't see it because I was driving home from my grandma's house. And they said, oh, offside. And the guy wasn't even outside. He timed it perfectly. He wasn't even outside. Offside. We're going to have Michigan win and try to make them to the playoffs. Offside. And then Nick Marsh, the calling him the mini Megatron, gets pass interference in the first quarter, gets his body over him, taken out. Oh, no pass interference call. It's like I've seen the worst in 2 weeks in a row. Michigan State football. That it's dog shit. That refs can pick and choose who to put flags on and when to call them. And if they call it, they could be like, "Oh, there's no flag. We picked it up. We talked. No flag." Like today, the refs are terrible in the Bears game because you can't call. I know it's like the Bear player stepped out about a Bengal player stepped out of bounds and only had 1 foot in, incomplete pass. It should be illegal touch, flag, and then 2. There was an injury Bengal. Like, oh, we got a 5th timeout. Where's the 5th timeout at? I hate CBS's broadcast crew. CBS is terrible. Only if it's like Tony Romo's crew, because then they talk about it, and then basically when he's talking, If they're talking, you get it. But if it's like anybody else, even the JJ Watt crew, they're fine. I like that crew. But everyone else is terrible because you want to see like a replay of something, of like a flag or something. They don't show it. You see like, oh, we're talking about Joe Flacco. We're gonna zoom on Joe Flacco for like 2 minutes, and then when the play's about to happen, they skip to the play. Like I don't care about showing the play. I want to see like the lineup. Like I want to see like, oh, the Bears are still in the huddle with 5 seconds left or 10 seconds left. I want to see that. I want to see the flag. They don't replay flags. Like, oh, that's a flag. I want to see that flag. Touchdown, Horton. Sorry, not Toy Horton. Colorado State play. He's so good. Last year, I watched Colorado State a lot because they were on nighttime, and I would watch on like CBS Sports Network against like UNLV, Boise State, Hawaii. Because a kid that went to my community college played for Colorado State. He was a wide receiver for us. Moved the tight end at Colorado State. Then transferred for his last year to go to Mizzou. So kids that played for community college played for Colorado State. And his last for 2 years. 2 years ago and last year. Now this year he's on Mizzou. I don't think he's playing, but this Horton guy's so good, so good. He's gonna be an underrated player. So that's why the off season they should have a look at every ref and have like a clinic. Okay, what do you think this is? Not having a coach dictate after he's bitching and moaning on the sideline, jumping up and down like a big baby. Oh, we're gonna pick up that flag now. It's not pass interference because they needed to do something as well. He kept running the same angle. What was staying, no flag? And people say, oh, the head ref, the white hat guy that calls the plays, that will call the fouls, he's not the guy really bitching at for the refs. It's the corrective. That's the only thing I'm bitching about, is that refs need to be looked at in the off season. Because one, you having pass interference every time. So like here, I have it on the shirt right here. Here's my regular shirt. It's pulled, but I'm still running the same route. I get pulled. Oh, he didn't stop his route. It kept him going the same way. Yeah, if he didn't get pulled, it would have probably been a touchdown. But if he didn't pull it and it touches, he's like lays out like this and it touches it off his fingertips and he could have caught it. Okay. But he tucked his jersey, got a call pass interference. He can't sit there. Nope. We're gonna pick it up after the PJ Fleck, Minnesota's head coach, get bitch and moan. Or be a big baby on the sideline. And then, we're gonna call it now. That's how Michigan State lost the football game. Was that pass interference call that they called back? We would have been at the 2-yard line, and we could have just pounded it up in the middle and scored, and then boom. They would have played, basically would have played. And if they scored, cool. They get the ball back, cool. Second overtime, cool. Not, we're going to have the one coach, I'm going to have PJ Fleck dictate this whole football game. I probably, basically, the whole entire time yesterday, at night, I was bitching and moaning the whole time. Like I was just fed up with this. And even Michigan fans and some other fans are like, yeah, that pass interference. How do you not call that? How do you pull that flag out? And then the announcers are like, yeah, every time there is a flag, every time they pull New Jersey, doesn't matter if doesn't matter. It could be if you're running around and you get pulled, and then even if it like slows you down for like 0.2 seconds or something, it's still a flag. No, we're gonna pull it back because one coach is just we can't hear him pitch him on anymore. We're gonna give it to him. Seattle's defense allows 76 rushing yards per game and 3.3 yards per game best. Hunts points of 20 or fewer points 6 games, tied for best in the NFL. Has not allowed 100 points rushing, and yep. So basically, Seattle's not went up a 100-yard rusher. And the special teams buff running with the football, lets it go, drops it, loses it, and Seattle has it now. That's the only thing that sucks is refs can basically say, okay, I know refs can dictate the game, but like refs can't go in and be like, oh, this player's bitching moaning at us. This is what I'm thinking. Bitching moaning at us the whole entire time. I don't want to keep healing him. We're just gonna call it. Uh, and it's I don't want to get into it anymore with the Michigan State game. Oh, both are losing 123, 105. No. Oh, because I would assume we didn't play today. That's why. And yeah, so both are losing because I would assume we didn't play. And Giddey's Elio touchdown, 21 enough, 20 nothing Seattle. I would say this game's over, but it's like the Bears game. Oh, they were up big, and then at that touchdown for that pick, what a stand-in, and then touchdown, Bears would have won that game without even. Ooh, we can breathe. That's the other thing I'm pissed about the Bears game about Rocks in general. That they can, I don't think they take games, but like you can't have other players tell you what to do. Like can't have like uh Michigan State's coach want to bitch them out and they got no, there's no flag. Or, oh yeah, there is a penalty, and then or have PJ Fleck tell you, oh, that's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. It's not pass interference, and then oh, it isn't, and it was. No, the worst call I've ever seen in a long time. Now, if I see stuff like that in like NFL and all that, and they don't call it, like oh, that's like they call it like that's not a touchdown, or that's this, that's that, and it didn't get, and it got reversed in Michigan State's game a little bit. Like playing off the hands. Here we go. 12-0, Seattle here. And 35 for Commanders. Fine, I think Zach Ertz, but he's showing the first down. That'll be a punt for the Commanders. Bears can't do anything. And kind of playing here with 6:50 left in this. Sorry, 6:45 left in this second half. In this first half. Let's see what the Seahawks can do now. Let's see what the Seahawks can do here. Here we go. That's kind of Walker gets a couple yards there. Not much, like 4 yards. Walker gets, I think, about a yard or two. So Smith and Jigba, big game there and deep into random territory. Cody White touchdowns Seattle now 28-0. This game is over. Well, Bulls lost the first game. But, it's funny, you're not going to win all your games. Guys, you don't have that subscribe button. One push you guys to the channel. Here we go. Back to the game, folks. 28-0 Seattle here. 4:30 left in this first half. There we go. Rogers gets what's that? One second, guys. Give me 1 second. And 57 left in this first half. 28-0 Seattle here. 2-1 in 2-minute warning. Hey, second, guys. Give me 1 second. Minute 30 left in this first half. First and 10 for the Washington Commanders deep in the Seattle territory. 28-0 Seattle. And Jones, the fourth, I think it is. He's hurt. Taking off with Danny Jones, and he's a yard short of the first down. A yard short of the end zone. Danny Jones, touchdown 28-7. Hey guys, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Hope I guess about that. First seconds up till half 20-7. Seattle with first seconds up to this half. Or second and 3, and they're at midfield at the Commanders. And a big play by his fifth and Jigba with 30 seconds left. He got out of bounds. So now, good get. So, here we go. the catch. Looking down to see, is he out of bounds or is it not? Because then they would say they would take timeout or not. I wonder if they take timeout. It's like you're not gonna save it. You'll be at 3 seconds. You take it now. Here we go. I guess they're taking the 10-second one off. Then if they get something in the middle of the field quickly, they can take the. Why did they not take the field? Oh, they took the 10-second. So just go get a field goal for half. And I'm like, Paris, I want to take time. Because if you take time out and something happens, you're not good enough to get a field goal. So you just take the 3, it's like, oh, it's halftime. If it was like the end of the game, yeah, you don't. It's until halftime. Here we go. It's 30-7, 31-7, or 28-7 at the half. 31-7 at the half. The Commanders don't come back out filing in the second half, and Seattle gets the ball to start the second half. This game is going to be over. See you guys at halftime. Hope I guess how about that. And Jay Harbaugh. I think that on it. I'll go back. There was a guy I'm looking up. Hold on. You know what's funny? Can I say something? You know Jay Harbaugh? Yeah? You guys know Jim and John Harbaugh? Jim and John are brothers. Jay Harbaugh was on the Michigan staff, I think. No, it's the son of John Harbaugh. Is John Harbaugh is Jay Harbaugh's uncle. And Jim Harbaugh is his brother. Nope. Jeez, I said it wrong. So John Harbaugh. So Jay Harbaugh's uncle is John Harbaugh. So and Jim Harbaugh is his dad. And he's the special teams coordinator for the Seahawks. Jay Harbaugh. And I think he was on Michigan staff with him. Yep. He was running back slash assistant special teams coach in Michigan. And then when John Harbaugh left, I think he got into the NFL. So Jay Harbaugh is uncle to John Harbaugh, and his dad is Jim Harbaugh. Jim is the oldest. Sorry, John's the oldest. Jim was born 1962, 63. Jim is 61, 1963. And okay, here we go. Here we go. Right now, the Golden Gloves are out. Here we go. Let's see who wins. Who won? So catcher in the American League was Dylan Dingler. Here we go. So Max Fried won in the American League. Dingler won the catcher. That's funny. He won the Golden Glove when Kyle Lowry should have won it, but whatever. Ty France won first base. Second base is Marcus Simeon. It's not American League, by the way. Bobby Witt short. Garcia third. Quan left. Rafaela center field. Abreu from Boston right field, and then Durbin from Houston utility. And then your picture was Max Fried. Don't know if the American League was out yet. I don't know if American League is tomorrow. That's our National League. Oh, and our winner was Logan Webb, Patrick Bailey, Man Olsen, Nico Horner won it. It's cool. Oh my god. 3 Cubs won it. Wow. Keep on Hayes won it for Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Win won at shortstop. Okay, he was good. Hap won it in left field. PCA, that was going to be a no-brainer. PCA was going to win it, and Nico. Hap was up in the air. Fernando Tatis Jr. and then Javier Sanjoa, Miami. So Cubs won 3 of them. Giants won 2 of them. Boston won 2, and Kansas City won 2. Those are the teams that won multiple teams that won it. Cubs won the most to win Golden Gloves this year. Half PCA and Horner. Then it was San Francisco with Logan Webb and Patrick Bailey. Then it was Kansas City, Bobby Witt and Garcia. And then you got Rafaela and Abreu for Boston. They had 2 each. I think this is Hap's 4th straight Golden Glove. Yep, I was right. 1 hour ago, Watch Rocky posted on Twitter, Hap won 4 straight, 21, 22, 23, 24, no, 22, 23, 24, 25. He won Golden Gloves from 22 to this year. I would have thought Matt Shaw, not Matt Shaw, sorry, what's his name? Michael Bush would have won it. But you got Silver Sluggers. Silver Sluggers are not out yet. So Colorado's going Silver Slugger for catcher. I'm thinking maybe Michael Bush will win if he count the regular season and postseason. If not, he's not going to win it. He may win it. Or maybe PCR winning again for the first Cub 30-30. 30 total bases, 30 stolen bases, 30 home runs. I'm just going to retweet all the players that won it. I'm a little tired right now because I think it's like 10 o'clock right now. It's only 9 o'clock. Because I'm still on like the same daylight saving, so I'm an hour ahead. This game is basically over. Nothing's really happening. Pass interference on Jones from the Commanders. The 3 Cubs won it this year for Golden Gloves. That's cool. I'm hoping that one of the Cubs can win something for the pitching. I don't think they will. I'm hoping that Cubs could win like 1, maybe 2 of a Silver Slugger. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me 30 seconds. Like I said with that, I have like a little pimple inside my nose right here, inside my eye, like on the brim, right, like right here, guys, like right here, on this side. So I don't wanna like touch it and like my fingers bleeding. I picked it, but so we got this week, guys. Tomorrow, a lot of basketball on the channel. We got our Sims for high school football gonna be on there. And then we got No player playing tomorrow, guys, for the NFL game. I, to me, I wouldn't even call it because I would have tried to find a stream to watch the Michigan State game at 7 Eastern. They play at home against Colgate, so I want to stream that game instead of streaming the NFL game. I don't care for it. It's Cowboys in Arizona. I don't care. I'm not gonna be home. I'm at home anyways. I'm going to my community college for the first home game, like a season game of the season, basketball. I'm at JUCO community college, and then if I was home, I would have been streaming Michigan State basketball at 7 Eastern. So I'm still gonna go stream up, but not gonna be play by play. Tuesday, Wednesday off. Thursday, I'm doing Raiders at the Broncos. I was gonna maybe go to my community college's second game of the season. They're playing away. But the school they're playing at, it's like 30, 40 minutes away. It's not far from me, but like it's not like an hour and a half away. It's kind of like 35, 40 minutes, like 40, 45 minutes. Like, I don't know. If the so the players on the other team want pictures, I'll probably say, you know what, screw it, I'll go. But Uncle C was still picked off. So Sam Donald got picked off. So yeah, then Friday off. So if I Thursday's up in the air. Because Thursday I may decide to maybe, I'll go. And if I don't, we're streaming Wednesday. Oh no. Sorry, schedule is off tomorrow, off Tuesday, off Wednesday. Thursday's up in the air. Most likely we're streaming. Friday off. There's a lot of good games on Friday to watch. Like, I mean, a lot of good games to watch on Friday. For college football and basketball that I want to watch. So the games I'm doing on my channel and watching. Boston University is at Northwestern for college basketball. SIU replays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern against UTSA. Then at 6 Eastern, Boston University at Northwestern college basketball. Then Florida Gulf Coast plays Illinois at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Then at 8:30, same time as the Illinois game, NIU plays at Wisconsin. 9 o'clock is Northwestern USC for football. 9 Eastern, Broncos play Calgary. 10 Eastern, Rice goes to Oregon. And then at 10 Eastern, UIC plays Oregon State. No more games on Saturday at all. Saturday we got Illinois State, Indiana State, Tennessee Tech, Eastern Illinois, Lindenwood, Western, Southern Illinois, Youngstown, Oregon, Iowa. That's for football. Arkansas, Michigan State for basketball. Central Michigan, Bradley for basketball. Bulls basketball. Oklahoma, Gonzaga for basketball. And then San Diego State, Hawaii for basketball. For football, sorry. That's a decent game because San Diego State is undefeated in conference. And if they lose, Hawaii could go past a lot of teams and make it in thick. Well, here's the thing. If Boise State and San Diego State win out, it's impossible to, because Fresno State beat Boise State. So if San Diego State beats Hawaii this weekend, and then on 11/15 at the Saturday, or San Diego State beats Boise State. So Boise State loses to San Diego State. Fresno State is going to be in the driver's seat to be playing San Diego State in the championship game. If Boise State beats San Diego State and they're undefeated going into that game, they're going to probably still be playing each other in the final because Boise State has one loss. Fresno, New Mexico, Hawaii both have 2 losses. Same with UNLV, San Jose State, Utah State have 2 losses. So, and Boise State has an easy schedule. They have San Jose State, they're on the bye this week. Colorado State, Utah State. And then San Diego State has Hawaii, Boise State, San Jose State. They're not that bad of a team. And New Mexico. Hawaii could win out. They'll have a tough schedule. San Diego State, UNLV, and Wyoming. And San Diego State gets hard because they got to go to Hawaii. To Hawaii. If you guys do hit that button, subscribe button, I appreciate you guys to the channel. Oh, 83 was wide open for the Commanders. They didn't get it to him. Second and 9 now for the Commanders, and it's 31-7. Seattle with 6:40 left in the third quarter. So, hey guys, the college basketball games tomorrow. Not what I'm doing on my channel, but what's going to be happening tomorrow morning. We'll start on Commanders. So we got noon. No, sorry. Oh, okay. That's a good game to watch. I'll watch that game. Past the point, maybe. So 8 a.m. Eastern, Queens plays Winthrop tomorrow morning. Then 11 a.m. Eastern on my channel, doing Bradley, St. Bonaventure's game audio, Bradley Radio. This AAY, I don't know what this team is. They're playing East Texas A&M. They're not a D1 team. Then you got Stellar Teams playing Lamar, and then Plains A&M's playing CBIB, what it is then. So these three teams, I think, are playing. Now, two of the teams out of the three team, 2 out of 3 games are being played in South. So 3 games played in South Carolina, 3 played in South Dakota. 2 first games are playing in South Carolina. Then this game at 1:30 is playing at South Dakota. That is Murray State, Omaha. That's decent. Then I think the Northern Arizona. Nope. Then the Northern Arizona plays Drake, and then the night game is going to be insane. The Power 5 teams will be playing. It's playing Copping. It's playing Maryland. Illinois University of IUI, so University of just be IU, yeah. And then the Jaguars, they're playing Ohio State. Texas State plays Bowling Green. Louisiana, the Raging Cajun play Ball State. New Hampshire Clemson. West Carolina Cincinnati. Boston College FAU. Mizzou Howard. Fourth down, punt. Old Dominion plays Miami of Ohio. Colgate plays Michigan State. Mercer plays Tennessee. Florida plays Arizona. That's a ranked versus ranked matchup. I think the only one. Yeah. The top 25 matchups tomorrow is Quinnipiac plays St. Joseph's. No, St. John's. Sorry, Quinnipiac plays St. John's. Colgate plays Michigan State. Central Arkansas plays North Carolina. Mercer, Tennessee. Southern Arkansas. Florida, Arizona. Ranked versus ranked. They're going 4th to 15. They're going for it. Daniel spins out of it. No one to go. And number 99 trips him up at the end and doesn't make it. Turnover on downs. New Haven plays UConn, their new D1 team. North Dakota plays Alabama. Graham Cookman plays Auburn. Lehigh plays Houston. Barry Dickinson plays Iowa State. Green Bay, Kansas. Campbell, Wisconsin. Oakland, Michigan. Jackson State, Illinois. South Carolina State. Louisville. Texas State. Gonzaga. Nova, BYU. And then Eastern Washington, UCLA. Those are the ranked teams. That's a good matchup, even if they're not ranked. Texas plays Duke on Tuesday. Wednesday for ranked matchups got San Diego. Oh, South Dakota, Creighton. Thursday for college basketball ranked teams, you got nothing. Oh, some. Mac, Auburn, Grand Point, Idaho, Iowa State, Jackson State, Louisville, North Florida. That's a really good matchup for Thursday. I want to watch it too, and I'm gonna be calling the NFL game if I don't go to my community college first away game of the season, second game of the season, first away game, because UTSA is going to USF, and UTSA has really firepower offense with the USF as well. And Friday, ranked teams, you got Kansas, North Carolina, and NIU, Wisconsin, Utah Tech, Arizona, Pepperdine, UCLA, Sam, Houston, Texas Tech, Oakland, Purdue, and so on. Saturday, when college basketball's on, ranked teams are good ones too. Noon Eastern, Alabama, St. John's, Arkansas, Michigan State at 7 Eastern, Oklahoma, Gonzaga at 10:30 Eastern. And then Sunday, ranked matchups is none. But there's a really good matchup I want to watch, but I don't have ESPN Plus. I canceled it. I'm not going to get it back again. Because I'll watch it for that conference, then I won't watch it again. Is East Texas A&M plays at Hawaii at 1 a.m. Eastern on November 10th. Good games that day. You got Mississippi State, Iowa State on November 10th. November 11th for ranked matchups. Kentucky, Louisville, Texas Tech, Illinois, and Creighton, Gonzaga. Those are 3 ranked versus ranked matchups. November 11th, November 12th. Nothing. We got matchups, but not ranked versus ranked. And then you got Purdue, Alabama, on November 13th. The 14th is the last time we'll do it for this weekend. We're done. You got Arizona, UCLA, and then Gonzaga, Arizona State. Going on the move, but nowhere to go. And then Saturday, ranked games for basketball, the 15th. BYU plays UConn. That's a good game on November 15th. And then the 16th, the last time we're going to take out games. Houston, Auburn. And that game in November, no, mind. That's a Sunday. I thought I was there the other day. And you got Florida, Miami. And the 17th, the last game we're going to take as games will be nothing. 18th, you got Michigan State, UConn, Kansas, Duke. Those are the Champions Classic games. And Arizona plays UConn on the 19th. Alabama plays Illinois for ranked. November 20th, November 25th, guys. Tell you one thing. That is when those non-conference tournament games start. Like Myrtle Beach Invitational and all those games, the Shriners, Trojans one, they all start. And that's it. And that day for games, you got Purdue, Memphis, Texas Tech, Wake. That's it. And it's funny too. They changed it. Bahamas. No, sorry, that's a long time. It used to be Bahamas used to be like It's the week of Thanksgiving. I think it's though it's a bad for Atlantis, not mine. Bahamas is yeah, okay. The 21st games that are good is Wisconsin, BYU. That's it. November 20th. Oh, actually, let me go back. So I usually would pick games, guys, like starting up the tournament games and like do that tournament. I used to do like every tournament game for non-conference. I'm not doing it this year. Because there's no games like at it's not like the Shriners Children's. I don't think they're doing that anymore. Or the other one, the Birmingham, not the Birmingham, the Myrtle Beach. They're doing like the Boardwalk. So Incarnate World plays Southern Indiana, and then after that game, it'll be the UIC High Point. That one, if UIC does radio, will do it. 21st, Virgin Islands to Charleston. Oh, the Charleston Classic is on then on Friday. And the reason I like those tournament games, and November 23rd, Duke plays North Carolina for football. Who cares? Basketball non-conference, we got '24th starts. Let's see. Yeah, so there's new tournament games happening this year. Like ESPN Event Invitational, that's been going on. Then they have like the Coconut Hoops Royal Palm Tournament. That's in Fort Myers. I don't know what that is. Sunshine Slam. You got Maui starts that day. $31-7. Cool. This game is boring. $31-7 Seahawks here. 2 minutes after the third quarter, and they're deep in the Washington territory. And Bonner puts it in the end zone, once and up, touchdown. AJ Bonner, he's a tight end. Once and up the middle, touchdown. Seahawks, this game is over 38-7. It's a good bet. I really like the non-conference basketball schedules, and then when it gets to like the conference, I'm like, I like it, but not as much as like non-conference. There's some really good games are happening. I know a lot of people like college basketball more. They like NBA and they like. That's like Shaq went on Thanksgiving. Let me see. This game is over. This game is boring. The Cardinals can't do anything. The Seahawks are just driving down the field and scoring. And wasting a lot of time on the clock and then getting the ball and scoring. So this game is over. Well, we'll have streams up tomorrow on the channel, guys, but I will not be live calling any of the games. It's fun. There's only 3 more college football games left and the season's over. College football's over. Wow. Almost over. Like, high school football's over for a lot of teams. There goes Depot on the move. That's one of the big plays of one of the biggest plays that the creators had this game. So the Steelers player pushes the defender of the push the commander player, and then he still makes a tackle. And Daniels gets sacked. And in the third quarter, 38-7 Seahawks. I know a lot of people say, I love Sunday night football games. I do too, because it's kind of like getting hyped up and ready for it. Watching games all day. Same on Monday, getting ready for it. And then kind of like I really like the 1 p.m. Eastern games because the games then take longer. You're not really like, oh, game's already like halftime. But the other games, because it's like you're watching the time, then you're doing stuff like dinner and this and that, and it's like, okay. And then 4:25 games go by quicker. Like then you get away for dinner, making dinner, eating dinner, having dinner, watching the game. It's like, well, wow, it's over already. 1 p.m. Eastern, like right there, because I'm used to 1 p.m. Eastern games, but they used to play a lot of those, not a lot of uh prime time games like 4:25 games. Only if they like, oh, we're playing the Packers, we'll put them on. So I know some people are like, oh, I love the Sunday night games because I can watch by nighttime and go right to bed, or it's my team plays at nighttime, prime time. A lot of people would say, oh, I like the early games because I wake up and watch my team play early in the morning. I like that once, so I'm like, oh, I like them. But it's like, oh, day's over. Don't watch your football team play. And then you're like, oh, I got the whole rest of the day to do what? One thing you said I really like is because you watch my team, so say the Bears, they play at 1 p.m. Eastern today. They're playing for the rest of the time until they play the Packers on Saturday. We're like, okay, cool. They play at 1 p.m. They're done by 4:25, or at this case, they're done at 5 Eastern today, 4 Central, the Bears game. Yeah, because the Bears game, we watched like maybe 5 minutes of the game, of the Bills game. Oh, it's already quarters. It was like 8 minutes left in the Bills first quarter when the Bears game was not even over yet. So punt. So that's why I'm like, what reason I like little 1 p.m. Eastern games is because they're done by 4:25 in between there. Then I'm up here watching the second half games, half of them, and then I'm downstairs having dinner. Come back up here finishing the games, getting ready and streaming. Cause like 4:25 I like because it's like, okay, cool, I can be up here and watch all the 1 p.m. Eastern games. After that, watch my team play the Bears, and then that's it. But it's what I like too because that's when the Bears are going to be playing the Eagles. That game will be over by like 7 Eastern, 7:30 Eastern. The Bear game, they play the Eagles on Christmas, on Black Friday. we're gonna probably order something probably for dinner or something because I'm like we're not gonna make or have a cook like leftovers for Thanksgiving because it's like this game exciting. Michigan State game exciting, but I cannot. I want to make a video on Michigan State got robbed yesterday in the game that they should have won, and then they could have had maybe two, maybe three wins because I think they're gonna beat Maryland. Against probably the head coach. I think they could beat Maryland. I think probably they get if they play like the Minnesota game, they're gonna beat Maryland because they just got bullshitted over a pass interference call that was pass interference. Got his other shit got tugged, and then he still kept running the same route like this. So you're only running like so if you're running this way straight down the like straight like this, so you're running like so you so you're lined up here and you're running this way. Route so you're here and you're running like this way, like diagonal, and you're running this way diagonal, and your jersey gets pulled, and you're still running the same exact way, not like you may slow down like a little bit, and they're like, pass interference. That is pass interference because any body part gets tugged. It could be it could be jersey, it could be undershirt, it could be the if you have that bag, like the hand warmer bag on, and it's backwards. You can have the towel pull. If the towel's pulled, no. But like, if any party puck gets pulled like this, it's a flag. And you know what happened? Michigan State got called for it. We got called for also Minnesota got called for pass interference. He just like baby bitched on the field, bouncing up and down, crying like a big baby. And a minute and a half later, they were talking left. The first time we'll say this from Ohio State since 22. We got Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Smith and Jigba, Melvin Hampton, and Ibuka this year. 10th, 11th, 20th, 4th, and 19th. And he's running parallel, gets tugged, gets flagged, PJ Flex Michigan moaning on the side like a big baby, bouncing up and down, crying to the lefts. A minute and a half later, because they were talking, so the game wasn't moving on. They were talking. The lefts, after further discussion, we determined that it wasn't pass interference. And that was fourth down. And we had to kick a freaking field goal. We made the field goal and we lost because there's no sport then. But the other thing is, we should have made a 23-yard field goal. If we would have made a 23-yard field goal, we would have won. But that's not it. You would have called the pass interference and kept it. You're at the 2-yard line, and we could have scored to then maybe, or they didn't score, whatever happened. We would have tied it, or we would have won, or whatever. It's just the refs are terrible. But Jonathan Smith, the head coach of Michigan State, is giving me like Maddie Eberflus vibes. Just if something goes wrong, he just stands there. Like stone face, like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? I know this is the second year. I know people just like give him time. But like for me, all these big names that are out there right now, Penn State's head coach. You got a couple other coaches still. I don't want Brian Kelly. I do not want Brian Kelly. I would say you got all these big head coaches out there. I want to have somebody else. Maybe John Gruden. Who knows? And if Penn State's guy comes, maybe you get all the you get all the commits that are supposed to go to Penn State come to Michigan State. Or if LSU plays supposed to get LSU and then you go because of the head coach. A lot of people say, "Oh, my head coach left, but I'm still coming to the school because I want to go to the school." 12:30 left in this game. 38-7. Seahawks are just dominating the Commanders today. This game is like get out of hand early. So that's the only thing that I'm like bitching and moaning about is And then the end of the game that Minnesota won, the quarterback ran it left, took it all away, went to the pine line, stopped out of bounds, and the ball did not cross the end zone. Touchdown. They reviewed it. Touchdown. So the Big Ten crew did not look at it and be like, wow, not a touchdown. But then I think then I said, okay, I'm not bitching about that anymore because they would have got to the half-yard line if they would have not called that touchdown and they would have QB sneaked it in and won. But the pass interference calls just pissed me off that you can't have a coach dictate pass interference. You can't call that. It's not. And then they talked. Oh, it's not. That's the only thing I'm bitching about is that the pass interference call they had to keep that as pass interference. Nope. So Cody White got undrafted in 2020. Just scored a touchdown for the pack for the Seahawks today. He went to Michigan State. I don't remember Cody White. Or do I? Oh, he was from the 17, 18, 19 season, Cody White. And he wasn't that popular because he had 35 sessions of 490. Oh, he did have a lot. 19 was his best season. I don't know why I don't remember this guy. Yeah, I really like college basketball. It's gonna be funny tomorrow that when Trump or Queens win, whoever wins that game, all these teams will be undefeated besides one team. It's funny because NFL rushing today was Panthers had 163, 49ers at 159, Vikings at 142, Chargers 131, Giants 117, 110 for Patriots, 104 for Packers, 100 for the Broncos, 98 for the Titans, 77 for the Texans, 71 for the Falcons, 65 for the Lions, 55 for the Colts, 38 for the Steelers. Okay, hold on. I'm 111 for the Commanders right now and 79 for the Seahawks. Commandant guy out of all the teams that just labeled Panthers, 49ers, Vikings, Chargers, Giants, Patriots, Packers, Broncos, Titans, Texans, Falcons, Lions, Colts, and Steelers had 176 yards. Panthers had 163. The Commandant guy alone had more than all those teams. And like that's funny. Oh yeah, Bears are in the hunt. Here's the thing: Seattle was on TV today, like on the 4:05 time Eastern time when the Bills were playing. No one will be watching this really good Seattle team right now. They're really good at they're a good team right now. People will be like, "Oh, how really good is Seattle? How really good is Seattle?" Because no one's gonna watch. No one's gonna watch. Everybody will be watching the Bills game. And that's it. What they did was, if you like for the Fox game, like I had we like on our stations we only had the Bills game. So the 4:05 game was only Bills game. All the last games were on Fox. We didn't get any of the Fox games. So that's funny. 38-7 with 7:40 left in this game. This game is over. Rams are not that good this year. I know the Bears beat them, but like, you know what? Daniels Bears just squeaked out and beat them because he fumbled. Daniels is hurt. Shoulder. I think he yanked his shoulder. I think it's it. I think when he went down, he yanked his shoulder. So I think it's I think he popped his shoulder out. Yeah, he's done. Daniel's done. He's done for the season. Out for the season. Out for the season. Cause I thought he pulled his arm. When he pulled him down, he went like this. And when he went like this, you know, when you put your hand, you put your arm down, you see his elbow turn. You see his elbow go in. You see his elbow instead of going in, you see it go like that. Dan's done for the season. Because his arm went like this down. When it went down, it got pinned. It twisted, so his elbow is in. His elbow went out. His elbow came out. So it went like this. So that you see his elbow pop out. His elbow in, his elbow popped out. So when his arm went like this down, it went like that. It went like this. So when you're pushing down, but when it got pushed down, it got lunged down, and you see his elbow go out. So he popped his elbow out. Broke his arm. And if it broke your arm, you're basically done for like a month, maybe two, because then you have to get your arm healthy to throw. I thought his arm was like this. Like, oh, he popped his shoulder out. He'll be out like this series. They're gonna pop it back in. Get him ready to go. Throw a couple balls. Knocks away, it'll go in. Nope. You see the elbow, and then they replay it again. You're like, oh crap. So I'm gonna say Dan stuff for the season. If that's not it, what are good players that you like to watch or out for the season? Daniels is what if you want to watch Daniels play out. Probably gonna be out for the season with that. Scatterboo out. Um, half of the 49ers are out for the season. Tucker Kraft is probably out for the season with an ACL because when you heard a press conference with Matt LaFleur, it's like, don't his knee don't look good. When you say that, means okay, he's done. I'm like, that sucks for him. Like it really sucks. Like no one should get hurt and like be out for the season. They should play, but it's like, then we don't have to play you again. We don't have to play against you. We don't have to play against you when we play you guys. Yep, there's the stuff this season. Who knows? He could be like, oh, about for a month. I'm back in December, middle of December. So now that uh, Eagle Cowboy Commandos game is gonna be really bad. They could flex that game out. That's the December 20th game when the Bears play Packers. Because if that Commanders game's like, oh, they're way out of the playoff, they could just flex that game and find a better game. But they gotta do that like a week in advance or 2 weeks before. Let's see. Fine. And if you watch that, it's like, oh, how do you think he's on a Chris Rodriguez Jr. just scored? It's so over. There's a Seattle they can't stop Seattle. Like Seattle's not scoring, but they're like Seattle's wasting half the time. And people are gonna say that that's Daniels' fault. Well, what are you gonna do? Leave your arm exposed, like straight out like this, and you just fall on your back, and then you hurt your back, and then you're out for like half the season with a back injury. And two, it's his arm. And I don't think that's I don't know if that's a throwing arm or not. People think, oh, you could still play without your throwing arm. Yeah, but if you run, like, you're running like that, you're running like this. I gotta do it like so. Say his throwing arm is this one, his right arm, and he's running like this. So his arm is like in a sling like this, like in a like those like those casts that people have. It's like a metal cast. And it's not like a sling. Sometimes I have to put a sling on it to keep it elevated. You could just keep it like straight out like this. Like they have like a big like like the things they have on the foot, like the old linemen have on the foot on their knee, like that kind of. And you just keep it like you keep it straight. So you keep it like this. So it's like metal and it's heavy. So you run like this. But then if you run on the arm and you fall on it, you can basically hurt even more and then you're out even longer. So I would say, oh, the Commanders could just go trade for a quarterback. Why? The season right now looks like it's not even going to go anywhere with him. I don't know if it's going to go without him, but I stream I'm watching. Doing he's in a role playing server. Watching, I think he has Jane Downs on his fantasy team. Let's see how Cap Walker's doing. I know I won fantasy already. I want to look it up again. I want to see this Jane Daniels injury again. Next Sunday's Pittsburgh at the Chargers. I didn't even. Wait, did they change it? Did they fix that game out? No, they didn't. Okay. I think after Thanksgiving they can flex games out. Huh. It's funny. Dan Quinn. So it's funny. Down 31. Wonder Woman, Dan Quinn, and Jane Daniels are trending on Twitter. Yeah, if you're down this big and you're like, yeah, we ain't doing anything, why put him in? Why keep your guy in? Oh, okay, that's what happened. So his arm goes out like this, okay? He puts it down, and his elbow goes backwards. If you go the lowest speed possible on here, and it's gonna be gross. Oh no, sorry. His elbow goes in, and it does a, and it twists. So he puts it down, it goes back a little bit, so it comes back in, and it twists. So it does like a circle and comes out. The one thing is if well, he had to break his elbow because if you twist it like that and then it doesn't break, you pop it back in and you're gonna break it popping it back in. Because it's the elbow's a bone, just a big bone here. So all you gotta do is when you pop back in, it's out. Funny, Daniels is just coming back from an injury too. And now he's hurt. Or someone posted a picture, view two of Janie Daniels. His arms, his whole body's skinny. Like he's not eating anything. Like he's like hasn't eaten like a year. He comes out and I'm like have long skinny arms. Some doctor on TikTok, Jesse Morris, MD. I don't know if he's a guy on tier or whatever. He's a medical and health doctor in Miami, Florida. Said left elbow slash forearm looks like a fractured dislocation, elbow bended the wrong way. You can see them putting on an air cast. This is a season ending bearing something miraculous, seems. So basically, bones in place, radius, hammer's Unna, ULNA. His hemorrhage is off the bone of his ULNA. And that's it. Then people are gonna think, oh, dislocation, his elbow and everything, is that gonna ruin his career? No. And I love the doctor. This TikTok doctor. I don't know if he's actually a real doctor, it's just one on TikTok or whatever. No, not TikTok, Twitter. So he's verified and he has a lot of people following him, 50,000 people following him, so he could be. I'm watching the game. I made a decision on most things within 50 seconds. Why wait? You see that, you're like, okay, he's done. See ya. So like, so guys, like, what's the practical long-term prognosis? Non-filling elbow, no concerns. So you're not. It's not like, okay, cool. It's gonna like affect his career a little bit because it's gonna be taking longer and longer. If it's just going on, yeah, that's gonna be all season and half a training camp to get back into healthy with this. Because you gotta throw out your elbow. If something hurts when you throw, we gotta stop. Seattle has a tough schedule. Cardinals at the Rams at the Titans, Vikings at the Falcons, Colts. Even the Cardinals suck, still in the division game. And people are gonna bitch and moan the whole entire time. Why is Daniels in the game when it's 38-7? And if you come back and score 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, because defense saved you. Cool. And now, what people are going to say is now Daniels can rest his elbow injury and whatever other injury he had prior to coming back. I'm just saying it's sad to see people that everyone wants to watch in the NFL or watch in any sport out for the season. Like, oh, I really want to watch Fedor Sanders at Colorado, but then, oh, his last season, oh, he's out for the season. Oh, I really want to watch Jane Daniels play. I really want to watch. Oh, I really want to watch Pat Mahomes or this guy, but they're out. They're injured. Oh no, tomorrow morning or tonight we'll get the big update. Jane Daniels out for the season. Because we'll get another big update tomorrow. Tucker Kraft out for the season with ACL. It's funny. Because somebody said on Twitter that, oh, JJ McCarthy is not a perfect 16-0 when he's playing in Michigan. Okay? And JJ McCarthy was a freshman in he was a freshman for Michigan in 2021. I don't know if he played. Let me see. Because K McNamara played. Did he get hurt, K McNamara? Yeah, K McNamara was the starter. But JJ McCarthy came in for 3 or 4, 23 yards and a touchdown. And Michigan State beat him 37-33. So you could say that when JJ McCarthy was in for that many plays, in for 4 attempts, that he's still playing in the game. They lost. That's the game. Seattle's going to win 38-14. We see who gets the game balls for Seattle, and we're off. Now we'll be back on this game. I really didn't call as much because it was a boring game. Steelers Chargers will be a good game. We need the Chargers to win. Because then if the Ravens can win next week, I don't know, I forgot who they play. Park got me 8.1 points. That's not bad. Let's see. If the Ravens could beat Minnesota, that's gonna be a little tougher now because JJ Price like he did. Oof. Ravens are playing good. Ravens have an easy schedule. Vikings will be tough. Then have Browns, Jets, Bengals, Steelers, Bengals, Patriots, Packers, Steelers. Oh, I was supposed to look up that week that the Bears play the Packers. They could. I want to see if they can switch out those games because NFL has Philly at the Washington and Bears at the Packers at the Bears. If Washington's not that good, that game ain't gonna be that good. Philly's gonna run over them. So I'm saying the games they could flex out and maybe put something in there instead of the Eagle game. New England, Baltimore, they could flex out for Cincinnati, Miami for Sunday football. But Detroit, that's not bad. Jags, Denver's not bad. Yeah. So I know already they're gonna flex out December 21st game, Cincinnati at Miami. You're not gonna have that for Sunday football. It's gonna be New England, Baltimore in Baltimore. Because that's a 1 p.m. Eastern game. Who does want to see Baltimore soaring and trying to make the playoffs and you have a team that's really good in the Patriots? So whoever gets game balls will hop off and it'll be it for me. Here we go. It is Sam Donald was 21 or 24, 330, and 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Jake Bryan, 8 receptions, 129 yards, and Leonard Wells had 1 sack and 6 pressures. So that's it, guys, for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on Thursday Night Football. Thursday Night Football. See you guys Thursday Night Football when I'm doing tomorrow because college basketball starts and my community college plays at home for the first home game of the season and for the regular season game of this. For the first regular season game of the season and first home game. So we'll not be live tomorrow for Cardinals and Cowboys. And then I'll be back on Thursday Night Football for Raiders at the Broncos. And then I'll be back Saturday night for Michigan State at home against Arkansas. And then Sunday Football for Pittsburgh against the Chargers. And then I'll be back then the following Monday for Packers and Eagles. And then I'll be off until after the 10th. I'll be out to the 16th because Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't go live if Michigan State doesn't play or whatnot. And then the Thursday the 13th, I'm going my community college for the second home game of the season, the regular season game, I think. And then the Saturday, I'm not going live. The Friday, Saturday, not going live because I'm going to my grandma's house. We're like cleaning out her, like throwing out her old couches. We're throwing out stuff in her like attic. She has like a little attic, like crawl space, like a little like attic in her garage. We'll take that down, and then we are taking down like stuff that she had in her downstairs basement, like family room. She has like two levels, like a main level, and then to go downstairs, there's like a TV room down there. She has like a big TV room in there. We're dumping everything that's like old, we don't want in there, or maybe we're gonna put up Christmas stuff because we're not gonna go back there until probably Christmas. So guys, for me, guys, hope you guys I'll see you guys for Thursday night football. Raiders at the Broncos for that at 8 p.m. Eastern. See you guys then. Get ready, guys. I have a lot of stuff out for college basketball, so stay tuned for that. And stuff. So, if you guys are new, hit that button on the way out, and I'll see you guys Sunday night football on Thursday night football for Raiders at the Broncos. Peace, guys. Have a good night.